I don't know what's going on with the internet today, but it's not good. I'm not sure what it is. But we went over the hockey segment, so we'll just do we'll call that last segment the hockey segment, and we will do the baseball segment now. So it kind of worked out well that we did
Yep.
hockey there, and now we do baseball. Got everybody backwards. That's how discombobulated we are. But here we go. We'll give everybody a chance to join us again. So this is the NHL. That was the NHL version. And then we'll go back and do the MLB section. Those of you
I like
rejoining,
it.
we're just having internet problems, so we're doing the best that we can.
Yeah, I like the card today. It's pretty strong.
Yep, I like it as well. Anyways, we're back, and I don't know. I'm having internet issues, so we cut out. That show was all NHL. This one will be all MLB, so it works out a little bit okay as far as that goes. We know that nobody cares about NHL anyway, and I'm not saying that from my opinion. I'm just saying that's what the numbers say.
How many premium picks do you have today, Mitch?
Four. Four.
Not one of them being hockey.
None of them are hockey.
Mitchy Pucks is retired.
Yeah.
It's like a week.
Well, I told you
Bucks.
my strategy for the hockey. I'm going to play the puck line on each team.
Good luck. I don't know. I'm not a risk taker.
I don't know. It's really not much of a risk. I think it's less risky.
I think it's. I don't know. I guess that's stupid to say. It's more likely to be a one-goal game when two of the three weren't one-goal games. But
Anyway, speaking of one goal games, we got Major League Baseball action tonight. We talked on the other show, on the NHL show, about how close the MLB games were last night. We've got a full card going on here. Starts early, ends late. This is the good stuff. We got the Astros and the Mets, the White Sox and the Blue Jays, and the Phillies and the Rangers getting it all started today, Chris. Boy, the White Sox owned the Blue Jays, the Astros owned the Mets, and the Rangers owned the Phillies last night. What do you think of this today?
I think you could see a couple of these results flip, but the one that I do not see flipping is the Toronto Blue Jays. I think the White Sox have been the better team in this series, and yeah, I do like Ross Stripling. I think he's a cheap option for a mid-end to back-end starting rotation piece, maybe your number 4, number 5, at least until the Jays can figure out something to maybe at the trade deadline. But I think the White Sox take it here, even though I have a personal beef with Lucas Giolito after his last start. But anyways, I'm gonna go with the New York Mets. I think they usually bounce back pretty well after a loss as a road underdog. Luis Garcia pitches better on the road than he does at home, but I also like the over 8.5 in that one. I think you see a lot of runs there. And I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Phillies. I like Zach Wheeler and what he's done in his last 10 starts. And John Gray's just too inconsistent for me to take a shot at this little plus money.
Brian?
yep, I think we're going to see a Groundhog Day from yesterday. Pretty much the same stuff. I'm going to go with the Houston Astros here on the money line. Luis Garcia. I think he's had quality starts in 4 of his last 5. Carlos Carrasco. He's hit or miss. I mean, the Mets win for him. He is 8-2, but I just think the Astros here, even at minus 140, it's a good deal. I'm gonna take the Texas Rangers over the Phillies again today. This time not a premium, but a strong play. I'm a Wheeler guy, and he's been phenomenal. But John Gray, 2 straight good starts. I think his last one was 7 innings, probably against the Chicago Cubs, if I remember correctly. But I just think the Rangers are the player. Everybody's gonna be taking Wheeler and the Phillies at this light price at just minus 140. So I'm going to take Texas.
Yeah, for me, the Mets have lost to the Astros 6 or 7 in a row at this point, so it's called they own them. And I think today's is just a savage beatdown of Carrasco. I'd be surprised if he got out of the first inning or two. the Astros under has been money, which means, well, probably time to get on the over, as Brian was saying yesterday. I think this is a good over, a good Yurfie, a good all that stuff. I like the Astros, big and bad in this one. I like the other picks. I think that the Phillies probably bounce back here. I believe Bryce Harper was available for pinch hitting duty last night, so he's probably going to be a go today, and that should change things a little bit for the Phillies. So, Brian, do you see anything different than that since you gave out the Rangers?
So you were saying that Harper is a valuable player.
No, I'm just saying he's available.
Yep. Exactly.
I didn't say if he's good or bad.
I'm just messing with you.
No, I'm not saying he's good or bad. I'm saying he's available. I did not say good or bad. I did not say good or bad.
I'm just teasing you because now you're going to be a Wheeler and Harper guy. But yeah.
He said available, not a valuable.
Yeah, I think Harper will play today, but for me, I just think Wheeler at just the minus 140 price with how dominant he's been. It's just, to me, it seems like they'd really like to have you on Philadelphia here. And I think Texas, even though the Rangers don't play the Phillies very often, I believe they won 6 straight against the Phillies. And I think that continues today.
At least the money action that I'm seeing in the sample does not reflect Brian's sentiments there at all.
All right. I mean, Wheeler's been dominant, and you're getting him at just minus 140. It just seems too good to be true to me, but what do I know?
Why take the easy winner when you can
I've been
lose your
anti-Phillies
ass?
for about a week or so. I think now it's time to jump to the Phillies. Phillies are notorious choke artists, and where their bats fall asleep at times, and I think this is a typical Phillies team. So I'm off of them. I think the White Sox are the team that you want to keep an eye on every day now.
We go to our next setting. Oh, what do you have for sale today, Brian?
I got trying to hit another Major League Baseball best bet. I got my Titanium play, just $15, fits any budget. You can get it at pickdogs.com, or you can get that play included in my best bets, my Winning Wednesday 3-pack for just $50 at pickdogs.com, premium picks.
For me today, I got my $15 pick-off play. Also have my walk-off Wednesday 3-pack, the pick-off play not included in that 3-pack. So I have a total of 4 plays today. If you want everything, you got the $39.95 for the 3-pack, $15 for the single play, or hop on long-term. You get everything plus a couple extra days at the very least if you go 3 days. So check that out at Pick Dogs Premium.
I just have my $15 big play up. I have a bunch of other picks, so I will probably be adding those as well as far as some sort of package. Hopefully I'll get those up before the show is over if these guys give me a couple seconds to work on it. If not, I will get it up shortly after. But let's see. Go to our next set of games, and we've got the Padres against the Diamondbacks, the Reds against the Dodgers, and the Marlins minus 200 today against Chad Kuhl and the Rockies. Brian?
Yeah, this might be the roughest slot for me. I'm going to take the Colorado Rockies again, but today I'm going to take him at the plus 1.5. I'm a Pablo Lopez guy, but I think he's priced way too high for me in this one. San Diego Padres, Clevenger. Normally, you can get me on the Arizona Diamondbacks at plus money, but I think in this play here, I'm going to take the San Diego Padres and pull an Al Niños and take them at -1 here to get some of that juice taken away. And then the LA Dodgers and Reds, that's my favorite play amongst these three. I'm going to take the Cincinnati Reds again today. I got my guy Castillo, probably pronouncing his name wrong.
You are.
Against Tyler Anderson. Yeah. It's just the Dodgers -150 against the Cincinnati Reds. Another play that kind of looks like they're begging for action here. And maybe I'm just a guy that loves to fade the Dodgers every day, but I'm going to take the Reds here on the money line.
Chris?
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with the under 8 in that Padres Diamondbacks game. I don't love Madison Bumgarner, but we've seen he's capable of actually pitching well, and the San Diego Padres looking like they're still adjusting to life without Manny Machado. They put up 4 runs on Monday in the opener, 3 runs yesterday. I think this could be another low-scoring game with Mike Clevenger on the hill. Maybe a 3-2, 4-2 kind of game. So give me the under 8 there. And with Brian, I like the Colorado Rockies plus 1.5, just simply because I can't get myself to chase the run line with the Marlins, as much as I like Pablo Lopez, because the Marlins have shown they've been ineffective offensively at times. And when if they're going to cover the run line, you only got to run with 8 halves of Marlins batting orders in that lineup. So I think with the Rockies here, they're capable of providing value on the road. They haven't been consistent with it, but I think the run line could be the way to go in that one. And I'm going to go with the under 9 in the Dodgers and Reds. I just think that Tyler Anderson, Luis Castillo shaping up to be a bit of a pitcher's duel here. So give me the under 9 in that one.
I like the Reds against the Dodgers. Tyler Anderson is still Tyler Anderson. The Diamondbacks have lost $1 million in a row against the Western Division. I think they make it $1 million and one here. And the Rockies, one of the worst road teams in the history of baseball. Certainly not going to let them get in the way of a Marlins team that gave them every single chance to win that game last night, and they still couldn't win against Pablo Lopez. I don't think so. Marlins easy run line. Got the Orioles against the Nationals. It was all Nationals last night. Got the Pirates against the Cubs. It was all Pirates last night, but today Jared Eichhoff on the mound there. And Red Sox Tigers. Chris, a little Eichhoff for you. I cough, you cough, we all cough for Eichhoff.
Oh, damn it, you beat me to it. Yeah, I do lean towards the Pirates, mainly because as good as Keegan Thompson's been, the Cubs have not been good at all, especially on the road. And I don't know how long Eichhoff's going to go here, but I think he could, a bullpen game. We've seen teams win with worse, and I think, that's saying something for Eichhoff, but I think the Pirates could get the job done.
All right, cough.
Well, I cough, you cough. Finish it off.
We all cough for Eichhoff.
There you go.
I was thinking something else starts with J. But...
On that note, I gotta go.
All right. As far as those games go for me, with Keegan Thompson and Eichhoff on the mound, if you look at Jared Eichhoff's, I'm not saying I don't like the Pirates to win this game, but if you look, I do like the over 9 runs. Eichhoff in his AAA pitching, he's 4.81 ERA, 4.84 lifetime, I think, in the minors. So this guy, I seen him pitch for the Phillies. He's beyond mediocre. And Keegan Thompson, you'd be lucky to get 4 or 5 innings from him. So I think this game gets over the 9 runs. And then the Baltimore Orioles, it is a little bit juicy here, but Wells, I think 3 of his last 4 starts have been quality starts. And Patrick Corbin pitched slightly better, but his ERA is still 6.59, and he's a pitcher I like to fade. So I'm going to take the Orioles here.
Going with the Pirates against the Cubs. I don't care if Eichhoff's pitching or not. You can cough, I can cough, we all cough. The Cubs suck. Anyway, you slice it. Absolutely hideous last night. I actually laid the Pirates on the run line last night. It was just a snoozer. Roansy Contreras. Gotta love Roansy. Anyways, getting the win last night. And I like the Pirates again. The Cubs have been hideous on the road, so getting the Pirates is plus money here is just a gift. I don't know, Corbin and Wells, you think over here, but, who only knows what's going to show up. And you give me Tarek Skubal and plus odds against Michael Wacha any day of the week. I'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the week.
Even on Wednesday.
I really thought I had the Tigers last night. I thought I had it. I thought they were so close. I mean, so close. Baez, was up. It's like, man, he only got a single though.
That was where playing it safe actually did me well. So, but not always. Sometimes it's better just to take the plus money.
Not last night. Got the Rays and the Yankees, the Braves and the Giants, and the Twins and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Chris?
For that Yankees-Rays game, I'm going to go back to the over. I think 7 too low pitch for a game between Shane Baz and Jordan Montgomery, given what we've seen this season. I know Montgomery, I always say he's either overvalued or undervalued. And I think this is a bit properly priced, but doesn't mean you can't give up 3 runs and hand over to that Yankees bullpen that's capable of giving up a couple as well. And Baz, we've really yet to see Shane Baz that the Tampa Bay Rays expected to throw out this season. So I think that game gets closer to what we saw yesterday at 5-4. So give me the over 7 there. I'm gonna go with the over 8.5 between the Braves and Giants. I thought that was going to be a defensive series, and it's been a war for the most part. But I think Charlie Morton screams over to me, and same thing with Carlos Rodon. He hasn't been shut down. So give me the over 8.5 in another 5-4, 6-5 kind of game. And I'm going to go with the Cleveland Guardians. It may be a square play, but I do like the value that we get with Tristan McKenzie. He's one of my favorite pitchers to watch. And, Sonny Gray had a good first start off the injured list, but we're getting plus money with a hot Guardians team. I'll take it.
Brian?
For me in that time slot, I'm going to take the Minnesota Twins here on the money line. It is a little bit juicy here, but they're 20-15 at home. They've lost a couple games in a row, and Sonny Gray is a pitcher that you can depend on to give you 6 or 7. I know his last time out I only went 5, but typically I think Gray can go deep into a game, and McKenzie just looks like they're giving you a lot of plus money for his stat line. So I'll lean towards the Minnesota Twins here. The other game, I'll take the Atlanta Braves on the money line. Charlie Morton is starting to look like he's coming into a second half form. Had a good start last time out. I think that continues here. I like the Giants in the first 2 games of the series, but in this one, I'm going to switch up and take the Braves.
I like the Giants again in this one. They just pushed the Braves around last night, and I think they got an easier task today than they had yesterday. And they really took out the big bats. Every time the Braves thought that they had got the game back, the Giants said, no, not going to happen. Sonny Gray is a 3-run allowed max guy. So you're going to have to score, you're going to have to allow less than 3. I'm not so sure that happens. And I like Adam Wainwright against Lauer in that one, in the battle for first place in the National League Central. Those 2 teams tied on top of the standings.
Did you give that one out?
I just did. I did. I took the Cardinals. I just did. And I also am going to take the Rays against the Yankees on spite alone.
I hate the Yankees.
Cardinals, Brewers, A's, Mariners, Angels, Royals. Brian, what do you think?
Boy, I hate to give the old sigh. Not sure what I'm going to pick here. The Royals, I like
The Nino sigh.
Nino sigh.
I like that's like, yeah, I was like on the weekend. That's like, I go down Nino. It's always like I interrupted something. It's always like,
Well, the Royals have been a team that I've been riding the first 2 on the run line, but here in this one, I think I'll fall for the Ohtani trap and take the Angels minus 1.5 here. I think Ohtani continues to swing a hot bat today. And boy, the other one, I'm going to take the Oakland A's. They burn me a lot, but I like Blackburn on the mound. I know he's not as good at home, but if the A's are going to win games, I think they step up when he's on the mound. And I am a Kirby guy, but anyway. Oakland A's lean for me.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with the Seattle Mariners now. And I just, as much as I like Paul Blackburn and the value he's provided for much of the season, it's just a different pitcher at home. And the A's, you see that 9-27 record at home this season. Not something I'm looking to get behind, even at plus money. Plus 115 is not enough. If this was more in the plus 130 to plus 140 range, I could maybe get behind it, but at plus 115, I'm going to go with the Mariners and George Kirby. And I'm going to go with the over 8 between the Royals and Angels. I think the Angels could potentially get to this one themselves, the way they were swinging the bat last night. They came close. The Royals just always had an answer. You can't forget about the guys that the Royals have as well. Carlos Santana, Bobby Witt Jr. So now, an offense when it's clicking can do some damage. I don't think we get to 23 runs like we did last night, but I think we could get to double digits here.
Mariners have been hideous in back-to-back spots. They do not win back-to-back games. I don't care where they're playing. I don't know, Daniel Lynch and Ohtani. Square Festival. So I'm going to stay away from that one. Any parlays while we still have a connection?
I got one. Yeah, I've got one ready to go. I'm going to take Atlanta Braves money line, Minnesota Twins money line, and the Cincinnati Reds plus 1.5.
I'm going to go with the under 8, Arizona and San Diego. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Phillies.
Pirates, Tigers, Reds. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry for rushing off. It's just bad internet connection. We're going to take it while we got it. We'll do the VIP show next.